If you're a teacher with an iPad and also have a smartboard running Smart Notebook software, then you've probably been amongst the hundreds of teachers that have sent us requests to find a better way of merging those two technologies together. Well, we listened and we spent a lot of time in your classrooms taking a look at what was it that you really wanted to do with those two devices. And we realized that you needed to go beyond just simply screen sharing. You needed to go way beyond just mirroring and manipulating. We wanted to definitely leverage the power of a smartboard and the power of Notebook, as well as the power of your iPad. And so with that, we created Smart Notebook Maestro. Smart Notebook Maestro lets a teacher remote control and interact with Smart Notebook content remotely from the iPad. Let me show you how this works. If you have an active subscription, the Smart Notebook Advantage, and you've downloaded the latest version, 14.2 or higher, you're going to notice in your add-ons tab, you have a Notebook Maestro add-in. Simply click on the add-in, go to your Notebook iPad app, click Connect to Smartboard, and it's as simple as that. Now that we're connected, let me show you what we can do. Now, in this example, a teacher just finished teaching and reading the story of the three little pigs and is getting into story sequencing. Now, a teacher can go up to the interactive display, write a word, and in real time, that content is displayed on the iPad. Now, if the teacher wants, the teacher can circulate around the room and manipulate that content, and in real time, it's reflected at the front of room on that notebook software. Now, this is especially important if the teacher has students with special needs. So, for example, if you had a non-verbal student in the class or a student who has accessibility issues, what the teacher can do is walk around the room, pass that iPad to a student, and have them, if it's that non-verbal student, use imagery to represent or to answer questions that the teacher might have. And if it's a student who has accessibility issues, handing that student that iPad where they can easily add ink or manipulate objects on the iPad, make sure that that room is as inclusive as possible. In this example, I'm going to show you how we can leverage the power of the iPad to interact with notebook content on the front of room display. Now, in this case here, we have a teacher who's teaching English as a second language students, and they're learning some new words. So the teacher might write the word car on the board, and is now going to bring the iPad to the students in the class and use some of the powerful features of Notebook on an iPad. In this case, adding sound. Teacher can bring that up to a student, have them say the word car. And with the simple click of a button, we've now added audio to our notebook page remotely from our iPad. Another powerful use of Smart Notebook Maestro is to capture authentic learning in the moment. I'm going to show you with this example where a teacher's using concrete manipulatives and takes pictures of students' work and puts it up on the front of room display. And it's really simple with the Notebook iPad app. Teacher simply clicks on the insert photo, grabs a picture, and it automatically gets displayed on front of room. And the reason why this is so powerful is that students can now come to the board and sort and classify or write notes right on top of that content, making a seamless connection between what students are doing at their desks and what's happening at front of room. To make use of Notebook Maestro, here's what you need. Notebook 14.2 or later installed on your Mac or PC, and then the Notebook app for iPad. If you're not familiar with the Smart Notebook app for iPad, let me tell you about some of the things that you can do. You can insert digital ink, text, images that you take with your camera or that's found within the gallery. You could also interact with that digital content and organize and share those ideas with others by simply clicking on the email, upload to Dropbox, upload to Google Drive. This also integrates with Smart Response VE, making a seamless interaction between the teacher at front of room and the student on their iPad. And of course, you can organize all those notebook files very easily from the main Smart Notebook content page. And yes, the latest version has the ability to connect to Smart Notebook software via Smart Notebook Maestro.